Hi there, I'm Tim Borden. I'm the Sequoia Restoration and Stewardship Manager for the Save the Redwoods League.
I'm Joanna Nelson. I'm the Director of Science and Conservation Planning for the League. And we have the opportunity to be here today on the Red Hill property, which is still within the footprint of the Windy Fire, which is an active fire. We're in an okay spot. We got permission to be here, and we're thankful for a formal escort from the U.S. Forest Service through the incident management team. And we want to tell you what we see here. So I'm going to start by asking Tim, what do you want to tell people who can't be here about what we're seeing?
Well, it's pretty humbling. What I'm seeing is a trend towards some higher severity fire, which is pretty damaging to these ecosystems and pretty damaging to giant sequoias, as we know that giant sequoias really haven't evolved with high severity fire. They tend to like lower severity fire. And so the characteristics that this grove had prior to this fire are what caused that higher severity fire to burn in this grove. So that looks like an overstocking of trees due to years of fire suppression. There's no fire history in this grove, so it's been a really long time since this grove had seen fire prior to this event. And so those types of characteristics are what caused this type of event. And moving forward, I think one of the things that we need to make sure that we do with the rest of the groves that are in the range that haven't had this type of fire in it is some sort of restoration work so that we don't see this type of fire severity in the groves that haven't had fire before. And that looks like removing some trees and doing some selective ecologically based thinning of our forest and some more prescribed fire too.
Yeah, so that was our plan here at Red Hill, was a prescribed fire in the next month, and we got preempted by wildfire, so that was hard to see. And we're glad to see some monarchs with green, with enough green needles that they can continue to live. And yeah, there are places on the landscape that are hard to see in terms of really burned out, and other places where we see cones and seeds.
Yeah, but this is definitely a really good way to emphasize that our federal, our state, our tribal, and our local partners that we work with in the giant sequoia range, are in desperate need at this point for more funding and more resources to be able to do the type of restoration work that we know needs to get done in the range to prevent another event like this from happening again.
Great, thanks.